The act of ignoring someone is not normal. Anyone who is in a long term relationship could tell you that their spouse is something like their journal. They relay information back and forth, whether that spouse who receives this information knows this individual or not. Because by default, your spouse has a favorite. When you're happy, when you're sad, your spouse is going to receive information, either nonverbal or verbal. So when a spouse chooses to forgo communication, keep it all to themselves, one must ask themselves, how come? And oftentimes it is because the past has taught them where to draw the line. They know the information that is to be communicated will fall on deaf ears, or will somehow be blamed on them. I mean squarely on them. As if one party is blameless and the other party has been collecting transgressions new and old. So the act of being silent communicates a certain resignation to that. If I'm silent, I will not be blamed. If I'm silent, I will not be shamed. If I'm silent, we can go back to being happy eventually. What you don't address always becomes a repeating cycle. The offending party eventually offends again. And if silence is your hiding corner, it will beckon you, like, come here. I will not judge you or aggravate you. So the thin air becomes a mistress. You don't have to go and compete with space, or wait to be understood, or lose sleep, competing for that space between a deep dark coldness of your own thoughts, or the sharp breaking words between a lover's quarrel. Silence seems like the most peaceful of the two. However, silence hides silence. Silence comforts, but it doesn't solve a single problem. It just puts them on pause long enough to drift apart.